Hi, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to be away for 4 weeks in the UK as of next week, so I thought I would show you what I'm taking with me to continue crafting whilst I'm away. I've always got to keep busy, whether I'm watching TV or even having a conversation with someone, so I need to be doing something. I know I've not posted regularly for a while, but I have been crafting. Honestly, I just haven't had time to make videos with some of the stuff that I've been making. I've been doing a lot of Cricut stuff, to be fair, and it's a little bit tricky showing videos on that. It's over on my other desk. But let's get stuck into what I want to show you first of all. This is my watercolor travel bag. Let's get everything out and I'll show you what I normally take with me. A little bit of tissue for the mess. Of course, a little book, something that I can do some painting in. This is quite a new book that I think I started at Christmas. I think that's probably why there's a snowman. I actually took it to Bali with me, and I did take a lot. I've just realised I've not emptied it from when I came back from Bali in March, I think, or April. So I was just colouring some of these little printables. These are watercolour cardstock from Uniquely Creative. So I was just dabbling with a little bit of that, to be honest, as well as some other little YouTube videos I was following to try and practice some different kinds of watercolouring. Jeez, I can't get my word out. So I'll probably take those out. I don't need those in there. Little palette, nice light one, and then I do need to do a bit of an organisation, don't I? This is just a portable water bowl. So you can see it's collapsible, which is great. I think it's Faber-Castell, yes. So this is pretty good. And I've got these little blending stumps as well, which I normally stick in there. And a tiny little bottle full of water, so I can just wet my paints with that, with the water drops. I do have another bottle the same. One's glycerine and one's water, so I just wrote on there so I know which is which. And these are the travel paints that I use. This is the Winsor and Newton. And I really do like these little paints. It does come with like a separate palette tray, even though I've got this one. I've been using this forever and they don't seem to ever go down. But this one does just click on. Let me show you. It just clips on here like this. It comes with a little brush, but I do have some other brushes that I take with me. Speaking of, let's just get all these out. So I've got just a plain water brush, pencil with a razor on the end. I've got a white highlighter pen, or Jelly Roll pen I should say, and a black Jelly Roll pen, and that helps to do the highlights. There were some little black ones on there, for example, and I think you saw the other one with the white highlights on that. So it's always good to keep those. Little tiny brushes, so these are just 0 and a 2 and a 4 brush. Let's put the lid back on that one. And then just a little stamp block for putting. I've got some acrylic as well, so I keep just white gouache, I should say, at the top. Underneath in this is just a little bit of masking fluid as well, so it saves me taking the full bottle along. But this is just to help do those little flicks and things if I wanted some little marks on that. Tissue for dabbing stuff down. And this is actually the colour swatch that should be in here. So let me tidy up a little bit. There we go. So yeah, that is my watercolour bag. So pencil obviously is good for drawing things, but if you do have printable sheets as well, that's always good. So let me stick all those in the end. Back with my paints. If you watercolour on the go and you take something else that you think might be really useful, please let me know, because I do like taking this wherever I go, even if it's just a weekend away. This is normally the first crafting thing that goes with me. Okay, and then this one is relatively new. I've just started to do English paper piecing, so if you're not sure what that is, there'll be plenty of YouTube videos out there. Let me just open this up. This is a great little case, by the way, just from Amazon. It's, as you can see, it's quite big, 9-10 inches by maybe 5-6, and loads of little pocket storages. So just quickly start this end actually. If you're not sure what English paper piecing is, I'm sure you'd have seen it and just probably didn't know the name. This is where you attach fabric around a piece of paper, and then you make little like mini quilts or patterns with them if you like. So what my plans are for this is just to get a load of them made up, because you kind of do it in stages, right? You kind of do all of your piecing together, sewing these together, and then they form part of a different project, like something you might just display in an embroidery hoop, or you might just applique it onto a bag or something like that. So I've got my needle threader because I am severely struggling with my eyesight these days. Obviously I've got different colour threads. I just normally just have the white, the black and the grey. I have ordered some invisible thread actually. It's not come yet. I'm hoping it does come before I travel, because I think that might be a better way. As I'm new to it, you can see my stitches, so I'm trying, I thought I'd try and order that, see if it makes it a little bit better. This is the magic trick though, I think, for English paper piecing. It's actually a glue pen, so you kind of glue down the edges and press them in rather than actually basting them. Just a tape measure, scissors, small scissors for obvious reasons, and a little pokey tool as well, just in case. And then I got some of these templates free actually from my magazine, so I thought I'd stick them in here. I've not used them before, but I think the idea is, let me get a piece of fabric. The idea is if you want to choose your particular piece that you're going to cut, you can then find the images, make sure the image is centered, and then cut around it that way. It's not really the way that I tend to do mine though, so I'm not sure if I will use these, but they were a free item in the thing. I've obviously got lots of fabric, and the reason I started to do English paper piecing was because I do have heaps of little scraps, and I always think they look so cute as well when you see the actual little quilts made. You know, you can make a little coaster or a little table mat, anything like that. So I've got a few scraps of fabric. I've got this is new to me actually. This is so you can have all your needles threaded up ready to go. So I think that works really well with English paper piecing, because you generally do it in stages. So you've got all your shapes, then you've got your fabric on the shapes, then you're doing your sewing, and if you're in the middle of sewing, you don't want to keep starting to rethread a needle. Some bigger fabric scissors for cutting out, and then these are on might seem a little bit overkill with these giant paper clips, but these pockets are quite deep, so it's great to have these big, here we go, big paper clips. So these are all the bits of paper that I'm going to wrap the fabric around, if that makes sense. So I've got some diamonds, some half hexagons, some jewel shapes, and hexagon, which I think is the most common form. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving this a go. I'm hoping I just make heaps of these, get all of these covered. No rhyme and reason, no pattern. At some point I will add a little book in here or a pattern once I've decided what I'm going to work with to make, but for now I just want to get into the practice of being nice and accurate when making my shapes, ready to applique onto something. I think I'm going to make a sewing bag, so maybe something similar to this. This is my cross stitch bag. I was just looking through it actually, because I think I might take a little bit of cross stitch. I've got loads of projects in here that I have done, so I'll probably take one of those as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to need a bigger bag, as we all do eventually when we start a new hobby. This is perfectly fine for me for now, and it will keep me busy, give me something to do, keep my hands busy, and for now this pencil case is going to be perfect for that. This is going to be perfect for me as a beginner till I get a bigger one made up, but really looking forward to having fun with this while I'm on holiday, as well as doing a little bit of practice with my sketching and watercolour painting as well. If you're interested, let me know. I'm happy to show you what I've done on return, and I've not been uploading much recently. It has been a bit of a crazy year actually, start of the year. I feel like I've not been consistent for a while, but been doing lots of random things and having lots of fun along the way. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate you all, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thanks for watching.